Big Green meets Big Apple as New York Mayor Michael Bloomberg visits the Dartmouth College campus to deliver the inaugural address of Dartmouth President Jim Young Kim's lecture series and quell speculation about a presidential run of his own. Bloomberg addressed a packed house of Dartmouth students taking summer classes. The outspoken mayor of America's largest city argued that a strong executive branch in city, state, or federal government leads to better government. He said neither party in Congress and neither end of Pennsylvania Avenue has the courage to tackle tough problems like education or immigration.
This is perhaps the single greatest problem facing our country today, and for the record, there is no courage in Washington to face this issue whatsoever. It is not partisan, it is not tied to one side of the aisle or the other, or one end of Pennsylvania Avenue or the other. The truth of the matter is, in Washington, they are so afraid of facing this issue that if you bring it up, they literally leave the room. For example, public education in this country is generally run for the people that work in public education, teachers, principals, custodians, whatever, and not for the students. And you say, well, how can that be? The bottom line is legislators want to get reelected, and the teachers vote, and the students don't.
Asked by President Kim after his lecture about his own run for the White House, Bloomberg says an emphatic no. He points out that not only is he committed to his third term as mayor for another 1,200 days, but he couldn't win if he tried.
Every one of my positions cuts out half the country, so I'm pro-choice, I'm pro-gay rights, I'm pro-immigration, I'm against guns, I believe in Darwin. It's down to Diana, my mother, and me left, and I'm not sure about my mother. So there's not a chance that you could get elected, and I have a commitment to finish out this term. So if drafted, I won't run unless I really thought you had a chance to win. Once again, you got to think, guys. No is the answer, and if the plus is in the back, it's not true. I'm not running. We'll make that clear.
Bloomberg, who has joined and left both major political parties, urged students to be independent in their thinking, if not their party affiliation.
You can be a Democrat or a Republican. As a matter of fact, I have been both, or you can be anything else. But never make the mistake of thinking that any particular political party has a monopoly on ethics or good ideas. One of the things that never ceases to amaze me in government is how many highly intelligent people are willing to accept a party's conventional wisdom without asking the hard questions. And they follow ideology and special interest in the polls instead of following the facts. We have a saying in city government in New York that I think served us well for a long time. In God we trust, everyone else bring data. And the reality is both liberals and conservatives have some good ideas. The only problem is that too often neither side is able or willing to admit that the other side might actually be onto something.
From Hanover, New Hampshire, this is Grant Bosse reporting.